I put it off long enough. It's time to address the school shootings. This is a topic I really didn't want to discuss, but I feel like our leadership in the United States have been pure negligent in reaching a solution. I worked in the hospital setting for 14 and a half years. Not once did I ever have to worry about an armed intruder coming in and murdering my patients. You know why? Because we had an armed officer that sat at the double doors of the entrance to the hospital. I've even been to nightclubs. Me and my wife love to go two-stepping. There's several security guards and officers around a nightclub. These are people choosing to go out and just have fun or do something they love to do. There's plenty of security. Because those people are worthy of living and wanting to come back and spend money. But we have elementary kids. This isn't the first school shooting. I was in high school when Columbine happened. And it seems like they're becoming more. And our leadership, our politicians, the people in charge of this great nation that we put in place and vote for and pay buttloads of money to in salary, can't come to a common ground and make a decision. It's like our kids are pawns. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this is not the nucleus of every conversation in Congress, on a Senate floor, in our communities, on a daily basis. I know we've kicked around a lot of different things that need to happen or could happen or should happen. I'm an educator. There's only one solution. Have an armed officer at the entrance of every school in the United States of America. There are plenty of retired vets, plenty of retired law enforcement, plenty of people that are qualified to be armed officers, myself included. I will gladly remove myself from the classroom in the 2022-23 year and go sit at the front and secure any school that the administration is willing to say, hey, we need you. So that our kids don't have anxiety and are not a nervous wreck to come in and try to be educated. Try to come to a place where they feel like they can be themselves in fear of seeing their friend or themselves in cold blood. I take the initiative. Why is it that we haven't come to this decision yet? All the money that we waste in everything else. I mean, there's so much money in America. I don't want to get into the politics of it, but we waste so much money in things that are not of necessity. Why do we not have an armed officer for our children? Why should elementary kids have high anxiety about going to a place to have fun, go play PE, go sing vocal, learn their multiplication tables? These kids were so young, I'm still talking about coloring between the lines, and they got anxiety now. They have trauma from that. Why is this not a bigger deal? Why are solutions not urgent? I call out all our leadership. Dare to be different. If it was your child, it'd be a different sense of urgency. I know that it has the potential to be mine, and I have a different sense of urgency about it. I get anxiety about going to school. I get anxiety about leaving my kids at school. We have to dare to be different. Make the solution. Whatever bill needs to be passed. Let's make sure going into this new school year that every little one can be greeted by an officer going into school. You know what that does for somebody's anxiety? It lowers it. When a kid comes in and sees an officer with a gun and a badge, and I hate that the world's come to this, but that's what it's come to. It's going to lower their anxiety. They're going to feel safer. But if I walk into a school that anybody, Joe Blow from off the street, can walk into the school too, my anxiety is going to stay high. Because mass shootings and school shootings are growing at an abnormal level. We got to do something different. And it starts by the people in leadership that make the decisions. Dare to be different. I challenge you.